Konnichiwa minna, okarinasai, oshutto. Gengo kirikero hitsio ga arimasu. Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Saddamo the Bears, this is Stationeers Let's Play on Loulan, episode number 25. Zoom please. More zoom. Thank you. Center on the pipe. Okay guys, so I don't have any painting skills, so I'm really sorry for the quality of this picture, but if you give me a minute or maybe less, I will try explain what it is. I call it a junction pipe. So basically it has inputs like A, B, but they are not connected. If you are building a base and you know that you do have some kind of a spaghetti style pipes in your base, this could be the solution for it. So let me know if you do like it, and hopefully the developers of Stationeers will take a look on it. Thank you very much. Let's get started. If everything goes right, I should do a pressure test of this furnace. So let's lay some pipes. I will take these isolated pipes. So this is going to be the furnace heat exchanger. This is the hot side, this is the furnace side, and this is going to be the cold side. So let's lay some pipes. So let's do it this way, right? So this is going to be a frame, like a steel frame somewhere here. So this is going to be the cold side of the heat exchanger. Let's do it this way, and maybe it will work, maybe. So I think this should be alright. So I need to place some frames over there, so maybe this one. So we are going to lower the volume of the heat exchanger, just like that. Let's do some welding very fast. Alright. So this is welded, this is going to be welded as well. Of course, I don't have any sheets, so let's do it. So this is going to be welded too. So this side, okay, just like that, and this side as well. So I will weld this frame and this frame, and we do have some kind of a very basic structure. So I'm going to weld this side as well, and this frame. Boom, just like that, without any explosions yet. So what we are going to do next? So I don't need to see this tank. I'm going to weld it inside a frame. Come on, what is happening? Alright. I have it, good. And I think I need to extend this platform just a little bit. Like this platform is growing, I don't know why, but it grows. So let's get rid of these frames and let's do a little bit more welding, just like that. And I do have all my fingers crossed, because I don't know if it is going to work, but if it works, maybe it is going to be better than the furnace which I made before, maybe. So let's do it this way. Alright, so we do have the welding done. So next thing what I need is to find a sensor, because I would like to see what is the temperature inside this heat exchanger, but I don't have any pressure, I don't have any sensor here, so I need to print one, at least one. So do I have any sensors here? No, I don't think so. So let's print some. So this is the sensor, just like that. Okay, I think one is going to be more than enough. So I'm going to place this sensor inside this frame, maybe somewhere in the middle, just like that. So let's connect some cables to it, because we would like to read data from it. Maybe just like that, and it should be fine, I guess. So let's close this heat exchanger with another frame. Where do I have the frames? Here, good. So I do have the frames. So this is going to be another welding, just like that. And of course I can pump some gases inside this heat exchanger, but not yet. I think I'm happy with the gases from the Loulan atmosphere. Boom, and we have the heat exchanger closed. Or sealed off, maybe sealed off. And what about... Okay, so I need extend this frame wall a little bit, because I want to see the pressure inside, and I don't want to run around. So let's do it this way, just like that, and that's it. And of course, guys, this is just an attempt to do something. As I said, I have no idea if it is going to work or not, so fingers crossed. So a little bit more welding, just like that, and more welding over there. So what's next? I think I need the consoles. Right, I do have the console, so let's place the console here and here. Alright, then we need the data cartridges. Right, so I do have the data cartridges, and then we need the glass. Okay, I do have the glass. Let's go back, just like that, piece of cake, right? So get rid of this glass, and we need to lay a little bit more cable. So what about the connection here? Just like that. And of course I don't have any cable, but I do have some cables in this locker, so piece of cake. Let's connect this one. Now we need to connect these consoles, just like that. This section over here, corner here, and we are almost ready to go. So wires, and now I need the data disk, just like that. What do we want? Pressure. All right, so we want the gas sensor. We want to see the temperature on the left, and we want to see the pressure on the right console. So just like that. All right, so we have 167 kPa inside that heat exchanger. Nice. So we can try to do some magic with it, but I think I need some passive vents. So let's get one passive vent somewhere here. I guess this is going to be for the input of the cold gases from the environment. This is going to be the output. This is the chimney. This is the chimney from the furnace, and I think we are almost ready to lay some pipes. So let's get some pipes. Let's fly here and let's do some next things. So just like that. And I need volume pumps, because I don't want to enter the Loulan's atmosphere inside the heat exchanger without my permission. So just like that. So everything is sealed off basically. Now I'm thinking I'm going to place another volume pump here. And of course this build is going to be like a waste of resources, waste of fuel and everything else, but I just want to see if it is going to work or not. Because if this works, then I can make it better. So this is basically proof of concept. So everything is connected here, over there as well. So I think we are almost ready to go for some kind of a testing. And I will place everything in this corner, because if there are going to be some not explosions, but if there is a high velocity air movement from that passive vents, then everything will fly around like crazy. So I don't want to collect the pipes around the Loulan. So let's put it there. So this is my style, how I store things. So these are the sheets, gratings, alright. And we do have a radiator. So we are almost ready. So the furnace has 1.1 MPa of nitrogen inside. We can check it if you want. And of course I completely forget that I need to connect some pipes here, because I would like to make the volume of the exhaust, like the filtration, a little bit bigger. Oh shoot. So I need to remove these pipes and I need to make it a little bit higher, just like this. So one pipe here, one pipe there. Everything is connected, almost connected, so just like that. And I think I am running low on pipes, so I think I do have some pipes laying around. So what do we have here? Okay, so these are, oh yeah, perfect. So I do have the pipes. Let's go back and let's try to finish this filtration. Like, I'm not going to filter any gases. This is just to keep the gases in the pipe. Like, we will see. We will see. So now I need to connect the fuel pipe. That's this one. So let's start here, because I want to protect the fuel pipe from the heat. And this is exactly where I would like to have my junction pipe, that special pipe which is not in the game yet, because this is spaghetti, right? So this is like a danger. You can trip over it and, you know, you can have some kind of an injury. So that's health and safety. So let's get rid of these pipes, and let's connect these fuel line to the furnace, just like that. So let's do a quick check if we do have the pipe connected with the fuel. So let's see. Okay, we have the fuel in it, perfect. And we are ready for the fuel test. Oh, not fuel test, for the pressure test. But before that, I need to save the game, just in case. This is the pressure test attempt number 1. So what I'm going to do, I will set the output on this furnace to maximum, because I'm going to pump the fuel behind this furnace. So I will fill this pipe which goes into the heat exchanger with fuel. So let's slow this down and let's see what is going to happen. So we are getting the fuel. So let's stop this one. Let's increase this one. So we are getting the fuel in this heat exchanger pipe. So let's take a look. What do we have there? Right, we have nothing inside. That's not possible. Oh shoot, maybe I don't have the... Okay. I think I forget to connect those pipes, so it can be fixed in a few seconds. Let's do it. So I need the grinder. Yes, of course, it is not connected. That's not very good, but it is not an issue. So we are going to connect these pipes, this one with this one, and now we have the fuel inside the heat exchanger. So let's proceed there and let's place some flames. One here, one there, and let's check the what do we have inside that pipe. So let's use the jetpack. So we have 645 of kPa of pure fuel. So let's get a little bit more fuel into that pipe. Maybe it will explode, maybe. So we have almost 1 MPa of fuel. All right. So let's turn off this input pipe, just like that. I'm going to pump out the fuel from the furnace, but I need to keep some fuel inside it. So let's try to ignition, right? We have 538 kPa of the fuel inside this furnace, so everything is shut down. So let's do it, right? 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, we are not seeing any explosions, so let's pump this very hot gas inside this pipe, which has a lot of fuel in it. So let's open the valve, boom, and now we will have crazy pressure and crazy temperature in this pipe. Oh shoot, that was very close. 44 MPa, good. So the pipe is losing the pressure and the temperature. That's fine, because we are getting the temperature inside our furnace over here. So this is the heat exchanger. We have 1500 degrees inside and we have 1 MPa of pressure. That's fine. So let's see what do we have here. So I would like to know if the temperature is still rising. So we have 1500 degrees in the heat exchanger. That's fine, and it looks very stable. So 1570 degrees so far, 1566. All right, so we are still transferring the heat inside into this furnace, and of course this furnace here is the only point where we are losing the heat. That's perfect. So I think let's try to smelt something what is very difficult to smelt. All right, so what do we have here? We have everything is perfect. So let's smelt constantan, which is I think it's a nickel, if I remember correctly. So let's get some nickel and let's get some copper ingots. So it's copper 50, and let's take 50 copper ore. So let's go back, and here we go. So nickel first, right? A little bit more nickel. We are losing the pressure inside the furnace. That's fine. Let's toss some copper inside, and I will toss there some copper ore. So we have 6.58 MPa inside that furnace. Perfect. So let's see what is going to happen with the copper ore. What do we have inside? Right, so we have 6.7 MPa pressure inside. The temperature is very stable, guys. This is impressive. But what we are going to do, I need to filter out CO2 and X gas. So let's find CO2 filter and the pollutant filter. but I think I don't have any. Oh, there is something. What about this one? Okay, so this is not, this is a hydrogen filter. So let's find carbon filter, or let's print a carbon filter. Like the small one is fine. And then I need a pollutant filter. Okay, we have the carbon, and I need a pollutant filter. So let's make it. And you will see something interesting, I hope. So we have the filters. So what can I do? This is the filter which I don't need. So let's take this one and this one. Let's go back to the filtration units. And I will insert these two filters in the first filtration unit. So carbon dioxide and the pollutant filter, right? So what do we have here? 1300 degrees, the pressure is fine. So let's start this puppy and we will see what is going to happen. All that gases inside this pipe and inside the furnace, that nitrogen is contaminated with carbon dioxide and pollutant, but it is fine because I'm going to filter it. Basically I will remove it from the furnace and from that pipe. So we should have a clean nitrogen zone in this furnace. And we can see we are losing the temperature very slowly. So what is here? Nothing. Wood. So what can we do? We have copper and nickel. I did a small mistake because I was thinking that I do have the good temperature for smelting constantan, but we will get there in a few seconds. So this is the heat exchanger, 1266 degrees, all right, and this is 1238 degrees. So basically there is like a 30 degrees difference between the heat exchanger and this furnace. So we should get good temperature for constantan in a few seconds, guys. All right, hopefully now. Perfect. So we have constantan. Boom, piece of cake, right? What do you say? Let's do the tricky alloy, which is invar. So it is iron and nickel. So let's get 150 G of iron and 150 G of nickel. So is it set to 150? Yes. Right, so let's do this first, and of course I need to turn on this guy. So this is the nickel, right? Boom, piece of cake. We have 150 G of nickel and 150 G of iron. So let's go back here. So I will close there the iron first, and we need to have a temperature, and we need the pressure from 6 MPa to 7 MPa inside the furnace, which is really easy to do. I will show you guys. So we have 150 G of iron, and this is 150 G of nickel. So we can see the temperature is very slowly dropping. That's perfectly fine, because we will do some kind of a magic in few seconds. So I will leave the tablet here. Everything is ready inside the furnace. So let's turn on this volume pump. We will pump some nitrogen inside the furnace. We are losing a little bit of temperature, and that's perfectly fine, but we need at least 6 MPa inside it. So it will take just a few seconds, and then we can smelt invar. And this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning, guys. So we have 6.10 MPa, right? I will stop this volume pump, and we can smelt the invar. Boom, piece of cake. So what do you say, guys? Is it good enough or is it bad? And now the furnace is basically taking the heat from the heat exchanger, because the heat exchanger has higher temperature than the furnace. So if we take a look again, you can see, all right, we have 1000 degrees inside the furnace, 127, and there is 172. So it is maybe 40-50 degrees difference, maybe. So we are using this filtration unit to remove these CO2 and the pollutant gas. So this pipe is 1300 degrees. That's good. So let's go back, just like that. And I would say it is working, but I'm going to do some improvements on it. So I will see you in the next one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This is the way.